because I literally could have died. Here's a story time on me going to hospital for this bite on my leg. Basically, it was like the second last day of the trip. I was in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, and I looked at my leg and I thought I had like a pimple, and I was like, weird, like pimple on my leg. Anyway, throughout the day, it starts to like kind of hurt, get a bit red around, and I'm like, like weird. Anyways, I wake up the next morning and it is like swollen, red, inflamed, like hot to touch. And I was like, okay, this is not a pimple, like there is something wrong. Anyways, I'm like limping and my mom's like, oh, like, you okay? Like, what's happening? And I'm like, oh no, I'm fine. I was not fine. So I go on this like 8.5 hour flight. I don't know how I did that with my leg, but I did. And then I get home, it's like super late, so I just go to sleep. I wake up the next morning and my leg like is so sore, I cannot walk on it. So my dad had to get me crutches like from the garage. Anyways, I end up going to the doctor because I'm like, okay, something is like literally like so wrong. We go, okay? The doctor's like, okay, like here's antibiotics, like go home. And we're like, oh. I call my cousin who's a pharmacist just to like, I don't know, be like, oh, like what do you think of this? Like have a look-sees. She's like, go to the hospital. Like go, like get up now, like go. And then my mum and I are like, oh, like what? Anyways, you know how you usually have to wait like a very long time to get into the emergency room? They literally took us in immediately. So basically, this is what I had. It's cellulitis, which is an infection. They put me on like an IV drip, like giving me antibiotics through that. They did like a urine test, an x-ray, because they wanted to make sure that it wasn't a flesh-eating bacteria. Like if the infection, the cellulitis infection, like developed and went into my organs, like it was giving. But luckily we went to the hospital and that didn't happen, so here I am. By the way, they actually don't know what bit me. They just think like something bit me. I stayed overnight and literally like did not sleep at all. But I am home now, all is well. I can walk perfectly fine. Period.